Okay, I'm gonna do a little review for you. It's not a gun or a knife or anything like that. It's actually a book and a movie. And both the Victor Marx story. Here's the book. Here's the movie. You can actually watch the movie for free on YouTube. Um, I'll put the link in there somewhere. But I'm gonna more talk about the book. Um, Gets into a little bit more detail than the movie does, like most books and movies. Give you a quick little backstory. It's about Victor Marx. That's him. Conveniently on the cover of his own book. But it's basically just his story about growing up, um, having some bad stuff happen to him as a kid, and then finding God, or more specifically, the way I like to put it is allowing God into his life. Not really finding, because, anyway. But then just the story of, like, the reversal of what was going on, Because basically what it is you're letting down one line, and all of a sudden you're doing a 360, and you're, well, not really 360, I guess, more like a 45, I guess, or something. I don't know. Well, I'm not that good at math, but and then you're heading off a completely different path than the one you were. You know, um, a couple things I like about it. One thing I kind of don't like. It's not a big, humongous deal. It's just one of those things. I don't like the size. I get the that you're going for more compact, and I appreciate that. Um, but I prefer either like a regular size book or just to go ahead and don't have any near me right now, but medium sized book. I don't know. Just the size of it just doesn't really vibe with me, but you know, that's like insignificant as can be. One thing that I didn't kind of like at first when I first leafed through the book is this. Here's chapter 21, okay, right here. And you turn one, two pages, there's chapter 22. When I first flipped through this book, just like that, I'm like, wait a minute, these chapters are small. And I was like, that's weird, what the heck? But then I started reading it, and I liked it. And what it is because you could sit down and read, let's say, chapter 3, which is one, two, three, 3.5 pages or so, because he's got the little thoughts things on the side. So sometimes, like here, you can see there's thoughts on the sides, and there's nothing between. So I consider that like maybe a quarter of a page. But you could read that in like 2 or 3 minutes if you're a fast reader. 10 minutes. So it's really neat that you can, and I like it. Now that I've read it, I do like it that you can sit down and take 5 minutes and read a chapter. Sit down, take 5 minutes, read a chapter the next day. You know, so if you read a chapter a day, which is not that complex, where the contents of the thing. Where are you? Where are you? I mean, that's 41 days, maybe 44, because there's a lot of indexes and epilogues and stuff like that. So, maybe just over a month, you can have this book finished. I finished it in about 2 weeks or so, just because I'm a fast reader. I'd read 4 or 5 chapters at a time. But it's actually a really good book. Um, the things I like is he doesn't downplay anything. He doesn't shy away from what happened to him. I'm not going to get into a lot of details about that, but he talks about it, and he talks about its effect on his life, even today. How things as a child can affect you as an adult, and how you have to deal with it. Because if you don't, it's worse than the pain of dealing with it. Um, so I thought the book was really good. The movie was good. I think the book was more interesting to me. Um, so let me click on this real quick. The hardcover book down right here is $18.95. You want to buy the DVD? It's $19. They have audiobook on 3 CDs, $15.95, and then they have a soft cover for $12.95. Now, it's a he runs like All Things Possible Ministries, correct? Pretty sure that's what it is. This here. Yeah, it's All Things Possible Ministries. So, when you buy one of his books or DVD, CD, what have you, the money goes towards that. So I put a link to the website down there in the old description area box. Um, so there you go. I'm gonna pass that book on to somebody else. Not exactly sure right now. I got a person in mind who is going through some problems in their life, and hopefully they will accept it, and hopefully more it'll help them. On kind of a side note, kind of a thing. Even if you don't believe in the whole God thing and all that stuff, to me it's good to read books like this because at minimum you see this person's pain, you see these person's problems, and you see that they've come past it, come through it, and it kind of helps you to think that one, you're not alone in dealing with problems in life, and secondly, other people have persevered through their problems in life and achieved success. I mean, success is one of those user-defined words, but I would honestly say that most people would say a successful family, a successful marriage, and a successful business. That's not bad on the success scale, no matter what your scale is set at, I mean, that's going to be in the kind of a plus column in almost everything, unless you want to be a total bum or something, you know. So, I would suggest everyone go buy the book, read the book, watch the movie, um, if you don't know how to read or you don't like to read, which I kind of do like. I like that he has a movie that pretty closely corresponds with the book. Like I said before, the book does go into a little bit more detail on things, but it's easier to write a 300-page book with a lot more details than a 4-hour movie. So there you go. Peace out.